Today we're going to be preparing for you a cheesy hash brown, smothered and covered in a white country gravy, baby. It's about to go down. This family recipe is truly savory, a good country breakfast. We're going to start off with the white country gravy, and in a bit we're going to show you the proper way to do a cheesy hash brown. And the ingredients for our white country gravy include 2 cups of heavy cream, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cracked black pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground sage, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground thyme, 4 tablespoons of white flour, a 1/4 cup of green pepper, a 1/4 cup of red bell pepper, half of a small onion, and 1 garlic clove finely minced. And we're going to start things off making our roux. And guys, a roux is nothing more than equal parts butter, equal parts white flour. So we're going to melt this down nice and slow. We don't have this on high heat. And as we're going to dump our veggies right into this butter. Because to be totally honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of white gravy traditional, so we have to layer the flavor. So we're going to just saute these until Miss Coretta just handed me my spatula. So we're going to saute these until soft and a little bit translucent, and then we're going to add our flour. And now that our butter is melted, we're going to add in our white flour. We're just going to sprinkle it in. Go halfway. We want to keep it moving. Definitely want to keep it moving, guys. And country white gravy is really simple, as you guys see. You want to just get everything really incorporated. And then we're going to add more flour. Keep it moving around. We don't want the lumps. We want a nice smooth gravy. So we're just building our roux with our veggies already incorporated, the green pepper, the red pepper, the onion, as well as the garlic. And it's not going to be a dark roux, it's going to be a blonde roux. We'll just dump the rest of our flour in. Equal parts flour, equal parts butter. 4 tablespoons of flour, 4 tablespoons of butter. Everything's coming along really well. We're going to slowly add our heavy whipping cream. White country gravy. We're going to go 2 cups. Move this around. Just put the whole thing in now. Move this around. This thing's going to cook down. We're just trying to make sure we don't have any lumps in our flour. And this is going to be really tasty, guys. Now we're going to add our salt, teaspoon, pepper, teaspoon, sage, thyme. Let me just mix it around. Layers of flavor, guys. Layers of flavor. Because to me, white country gravy without this is just really bland. You want to just really get everything incorporated really well. We're going to let it cook down. And feel free to add your favorite sauces to this as well. We have biscuits and gravy, and we'll have in the description for our homemade buttermilk biscuits, so you can try this all together. This is what it looks like, guys. It's reduced nicely. Done. Cooked it for about 7-8 minutes. And look at the consistency. White country gravy, jazzed up the way we do. We're gonna set this to the side and go for our cheesy hash browns. And the ingredients for our cheesy hash browns, very simple. 1 large russet potato, about 1/4 cup of sharp cheddar cheese, salt, and pepper. Super simple. We're gonna start off by grating our potato. And not these little small holes either. We wanna go with this side of the grater. And the key to doing this, guys, we're gonna be removing moisture. That's the key to getting these potatoes nice and golden brown and crispy the way you like. We'll be showing you how to remove the moisture after I get finished grating this potato town. I am almost complete, guys. I'm getting down to the time to scrape your knuckles part of the grater, so be careful. Don't do that. You don't want any blood in your potatoes. Now that our potatoes are grated, we're gonna put them in our colander. We're gonna dump them in. And we wanna get as much starch as we possibly can out of these potatoes. That's gonna really help them crisp up. So we're just gonna wash these potatoes off. Get all the starch out. Takes a couple of minutes. Not long at all, guys. Super simple, super easy. It's gonna be super delicious. Get all the starch out. And now that we're finished rinsing the starch out, we're gonna press out as much moisture as possible through the colander. We want these as dry as possible. You'll never get them all the way dry, but just as much as possible. Then we're gonna go complete the process on some paper towels. Onto our paper towels, we're gonna fold over and press. Look how much moisture came out, guys. It's a lot of moisture. And this is paramount to getting these crispy the way you want them. We're gonna repeat this process maybe 1 or 2 more times. Then we'll be ready to fry them up, and we're gonna show you how to do that and get them nice and crispy. Fluff them up a little bit. Let some air get in there. That also helps with the drying process. Now we're gonna prep our pan with our oil and get ready to rock and roll. I'm going to go with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons of butter. Let this melt down and heat up. And olive oil and butter, these are my 2 go-to oils. I really love the way they do what they do. They combine together really well, and I like the flavor of them combined. And trust me, you do need this much oil. It is what it is. This is what's going to give you that nice, crispy, brown, golden hash brown, guys. Our oil has reached temperature. We're going to just lay these in. Go ahead. I'm going to spread these up in my spatula. Like so. And trust me, you do need all the oil, guys. You do. Then I'm going to take my sharp cheddar cheese, sprinkle it over the top. And we're going to finish the rest of our grated potatoes, put those on top of that. Spread it out, move it out. And we're going to let these babies sit. Don't touch them, don't mess with them for about 5 minutes, covered. It's been about 5 minutes, guys. And I'm going to flip these hash browns. A little sloppy. That's okay. That's the brown that you want, guys. We're gonna let these sit another 5 minutes on the other side, and it's a wrap. Another 5 minutes on this side. We're gonna take it out.
My honey did it again. This is what a country breakfast looks like. And this fried egg on top, just add a little extraness to it. Delightful. These hash browns are simply delicious. They're nice and crispy, and the gravy, this is the bomb. And it has the freshness from these peppers in here. Oh, goodness. And there's a reason why we call these cheesy hash browns. This sharp cheddar just adds an extra layer of flavor. So enjoy this recipe from our family to yours.